Hey guys, welcome to Motoroids. My name is Amit and this is the Mahindra XE9S. S for space, 2 additional seats and some additional features also. Now, in this walk around, I'll let you know all the specifications, all the features without opinion. The video with opinion will drop a couple of days later, but in this video, you'll have a very good understanding of what this car is all about. Now, in terms of its styling, things have changed. I'll keep my opinion to myself, but I can let you know about all the changes that this car has undergone. One surprising thing is that this car, while having 2 additional seats, is still not as long, as wide, or as long in terms of the wheelbase also as compared to the XEV9e. You heard it right. So the XEV9e is longer than this car, it is wider than this car, and it also has a longer wheelbase. However, this car, since it has to accommodate 2 passengers in the third row, is taller by about 50 mm. Now coming to the front, nothing has changed. It's more or less the same. Only the lower bumper is a little bit different. All the features are the ones that we have seen on the XEV9e as well. You have this 360-degree camera unit. This part is completely flat. And you also have an ADAS level 2 module here. The headlights here are projector LED units. You have this connected DRL. You also have your blinkers integrated into this DRL unit. Underneath this bonnet, you have 150 liters of frunk. Let's just pop open the bonnet and see what it looks like. So it gets these struts. There is a lot of insulation here. You have this beading and you have 150 liters of frunk space, and you have some more space here. How big does this look to you? Do let us know in the comment section. Now, let's move towards the side, and you have 18-inch wheels. These are aero wheels. The ground clearance here is about 10 mm more than the XEV9e. So you have 217 mm of ground clearance. 235 section tires, 16-inch wheels. And if you look at the roof here, it's not as swooped down as the XEV9e, which doesn't have to accommodate a pair of mortals after the second row. So that's the reason why the swooping roof line has been straightened here. There's a panoramic sunroof sitting right here, as you can see, and the front panel moves back. This part of the car, as you would know, is different from the XEV9e. And which Mahindra car does this remind you, including the tail lamps? Like, it's very reminiscent to another very popular Mahindra car which is on sale right now. Which car does it remind you of? Do let us know in the comment section. Some of the things that we have always known Mahindra for some time now, like these flush fitting door handles, are still there. And as you can see, the roof is a floating type, which means that A pillar, B pillar and the C pillar, I'm sorry, the A pillar is still body colored, but the B, C and the D pillar are blacked out. So the roof has a floating effect. It gets roof rails. You have a shark fin antenna. And in terms of its looks, what do you think? Do you think the XEV looks better than this, or this one is a little bit better? I would really want to know from you, because I have my own personal opinion. The tail lamps are completely new. Let's have a look at the blinkers as well and see how they function. I'll press the brakes, I'll put the car in reverse, and you can have a look as to what the rear tail lamp assembly looks like. All right, so let me put the car in reverse. This is the reverse. Now let me use the turn indicators, and this is what the entire tail lamp assembly looks like. Time now to pop open the boot. Before that, let me just let you know about this XEV9S branding here. The bumper at the lower part is completely different, and of course this part of the tailgate is also very different as compared to the XEV9e. Let's pop open the boot, and this is the amount of space that you get. Now we have put a small bag here for reference, and when you put these 2 seats down, the space that you have is 527 liters, which is lesser as compared to the XEV 9E, which has 663 liters of boot space. Now, this car also comes with a space saver spare, and if you look closely, you'd be able to have a look. So you have a space saver spare here, and this is by your vision, as if you can figure out how much space you have, is the space that you have with the rear two seats dropped down. Now, it's a very good opportunity right now to have a look at all the amenities also. So you have these two cup holders on, like, either side. You have your AC vents, you have this flow controller, a 12-volt power socket, you have these grab handles, and you also have this coat hook. Now, I'm going to sit in that seat as well, but it's always good to have a look at all those amenities right from here. Shut it. Now, the biggest change that this car has seen is that it has received a pair of seats in the third row, and we need to start this walk around, like the most important, the meaty part of this walk around, by getting in. So you'll have to watch closely and see how easy it is for me to get in or not, and how easy or not is it for me to get out, and form your opinions on the third row of seats. I'll try to make it visibly as easy as possible for you to figure it out. These seats tumble down like you just saw, so you basically have to use this lever here, but that's just a part of the whole equation. These seats also slide, which means that you can increase or decrease the amount of leg room that you have for the third row of seats. And apart from that, these seats also recline. So for the middle row, you have all of these features. Let me just put this back again and show you how easy or difficult it is to tumble these seats and make way to get inside. Now, for me, someone who is 5 feet 10, to get inside is as easy or as difficult. Now, let's also see how far back this seat is slid. So it's slid all the way back, and this is the amount of knee room I have. These seats also have a lever at the back, and by pulling it you can recline them like so. Have a look at the headroom as well. I showed you all the amenities while we were looking at the boot, and just have a look at the space that I have right now, but that's not the maximum space I'll get. I'll show you why. The headrests, by the way, are adjustable. You also have this quarter glass, and the sunroof also extends all the way back. So in terms of light, this is the amount of light that you have. Once you extend the blinds all the way back, you'll have more light coming in. Now, for someone who is a little bit more accommodating and is ready to bring the seats halfway through its sliding range, this is the amount of knee room that I'll have, and you can have a look at the amount of space I have under the seat also for my feet. I'm 5 feet 10 and I'm rather well built, and this should give you a good understanding of the amount of space that we have in the third row of seats. Now watch as I try to alight the car to form your opinions on how easy or difficult it is to get out of the car as well. About the second row, the door has these blinds, this space for a water bottle holder. The windows are not one touch up or down. This is the effort that a 5 feet 10 guy will have to make to climb into the cabin. And this seat has electrical controls for the boss's seat. Now let me bring it back to a reasonable position. And this is the amount of knee room that I have. You can also have a look at my feet. You can have a look at my head. I'm 5 feet 10 again, and I'm reasonably well built. This is the amount of thigh support that I have. You get an armrest, twin cup holders with adjustability, AC vent, wireless charger, and two 65-watt USB-C chargers. You can also use these slots to attach 12.3-inch personal infotainment systems right here. You also have the space here for your knickknacks, and the floor here is completely flat. Also, if I recline the seat, this is by how much it goes back. These seats are 60-40 split. Another great feature that Mahindra have introduced here is seat ventilation, and it's adjustable by 3 levels. Now, talking again about the flat floorboard, if I sit here in the middle like this, I have my individual adjustable headrest and a 3-point seat belt, and it's up to you to decide whether it's suitable for short or medium or long journeys with 3 abreast. You get your reading lights, your grab handle and a coat hook. And have another look and do let us know whether this second row is worth it. Is the one that you have seen earlier as well. And this is the key, and these are all the buttons. This comes with auto park, and you can use this key to move the car fore and aft manually as well. It also comes with a feature where you can use your phone as a key and enter the car using your phone. It also comes with an NFC card, so all of those features are here. This is what the doors shut with a sound like. And this is all soft to touch material. This is also relatively soft to touch, hard plastic, glossy black. 6-way adjustable driver's seat. You have a 16 speaker Harman Kardon system with Dolby Atmos, 3-way memory, electric mirrors, a 360-degree camera, a water bottle holder which you'd be able to see how big or small it is. Driver side window is one touch up and down, the rest of the windows are not. And here you have the lumbar support as well. Both driver and passenger seats are ventilated, and looking here you would be quite familiar with these buttons because these have made an appearance on other Mahindra cars as well. The steering wheel also is something that you would have seen earlier. And have a look at the cabin. Do let me know what you think about the color appointment. All of this is leatherette. So on the lower variants, you'll probably get fabric, and it comes in essentially 4 variants. So you have the pack 1 above, you have the pack 2 above, you have pack 3, and you have the pack 3 above. So within these 4 variants, you have 3 battery packs. Now, unlike the XEV 9e where you have only 2 battery packs, so you have 59 kilowatt hour of battery. The pack 3, not the pack 3 above, will also get you a 70 kilowatt hour battery now, and the pack 3 above will get you a 79 kilowatt hour battery. Now the features on all of these variants are different, and on the screen there would be some images which would give you a broad understanding of what those features are. So just pause the video and have a look at all the features that the 4 variants differ in. Now let's get inside the car. Just have a look at how easily or with difficulty I can get in. I am 5 feet 10. I cannot let you know just now. And let's have a look at the steering wheel. It comes with all the ADAS functions. It has all the audio functions. This is for the region levels. You have 4 region levels, by the way, 0, 1, 2 and 3. So 0 is for no region. You also have the single pedal drive function, and this is the button for the boost mode. You have 3 screens, 12.3 inches each, and you have a dedicated screen for the passenger as well. And you also have an HUD. If you can have a look at it right now, it also comes with an HUD system. So all the features that you saw on the XEV 9e are here. Let's have a look at the sunroof, the panoramic sunroof on this car, and this is by how much it will go back by. In terms of storage spaces, you'll have this space here, 2 Type-C USB sockets. This infotainment system comes with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, a wireless charger. Now these 2 cup holders here are adjustable to an extent thanks to these adjustable rubber studs. Talking of studs, as you can see here, you have this dead pedal, and while on the B6, the Formula E variant that I showed you yesterday, you had steel pedals with rubber studs. These ones are basically your normal pedals. You have more space under this armrest, which by the way is sliding, and this is how much space you have. This area is also ventilated. The seats are ventilated, and the ventilation is controlled through the buttons on the screens. In terms of hard buttons, you have only these buttons which are there as capacitive touch buttons, and you have this navigation controller through which you can control the entire screen, and you can do whatever you like using this very easy to use dial here. This here is the glove box. And talking of a lot of other features, this car comes with 7 airbags for the top variant, and the lower and middle variants get 6 airbags. In terms of a lot of other features that this car has, if you have a look at the screen here, you'd see that all of the apps are tiled right here, and the 360-degree camera on this car is actually a 540-degree camera. So when you drive it slowly, you would be able to see what's underneath the car, which is a transparent bonnet feature. And what Mahindra calls it is a 540-degree camera. And let's also have a look at what features we have in this camera very quickly. So you can have a look from the top as well, and this is the front view. You can have a look at all the four wheels. This is the 3D view, and if you want to go transparent, you just have to press this button, and then when you move the car, you will get the transparent view. You get ambient lighting, so everything is very easily laid out. You can just go to all, and ambient lighting will take you to either the custom mode, and you can also choose one of the mood lightings. This car also comes with vehicle to load feature, where you can use the camping mode, and you can also use the pal mode, where you can actually leave your pets inside the car and the car will be well ventilated. You will also have drive modes to choose from. So you have the default mode, which we are in right now, and then you have the range mode, which extends your range. You have the everyday mode, and then you have the race mode, which enhances the power. In addition to all of those, you have the snow mode as well, and then you can go back to the street mode. And then if you look at the exterior and interior, everything has been laid out like so you can just click on any of the options and choose that feature in an intuitive manner. Like I was talking about the battery capacities, there are three battery capacities: 59 kilowatt hour, 70 kilowatt hour, and 79 kilowatt hour. The power output on these is 231, 245 and 286 PS, and the torque is constant at 380 Newton meters. The 79 kilowatt hour battery pack will take you to 100 from 0 in 7 seconds, and the top speed is 202 kilometers per hour. In terms of the practical range, if you talk about the top battery pack, the 679 MIDC number will give you about 450 to 500 kilometers of real world range. The 70 kilowatt hour battery pack comes with an MIDC range of 600, and the lowest capacity battery pack comes with about 529 kilometers. Now the acceleration on those battery packs would also be lesser because the power is obviously less. So that is about the front. What do you think about all the features, all the amenities? Which brings us to price, and let's now have a look at what the prices of this car are like. Now this here is a comparison of this car's closest rivals in front of me, and the pricing is something which should surprise you, because this car, despite having two additional seats, is actually lower in price as compared to the XEV 9e by about 2 lakh rupees variant to variant. So as I'm reading right now, the XEV 9e starts at 21.9 lakh rupees. This specific car, XEV 9S, starts at 19.95 lakh rupees. The top variant of the XEV 9e retails for 31.25 lakh rupees, while this one, the top variant, the pack 3 above, retails for 29.45 lakh rupees. Now you do the math and let me know which one would you buy and why. Apart from that, remember that the 70 kilowatt hour battery is available only on this specific model, and that retails for 24.45 lakh rupees. I'll have to double check that one, but the 70 kilowatt hour battery is available only on this model. Now, to put things in perspective with, say, the Tata Harrier EV, which by the way is not a 7-seater, it's just a 5-seater. But to put things in perspective, so this car has 2 extra seats, but that vehicle retails from 21.5 lakh rupees, which is more expensive than this by about 2 lakh rupees, to 28.73 lakh rupees, which is about 75,000 rupees less than this for the top two-wheel drive variant. The quad wheel drive or the all-wheel drive there is more expensive, and the QWD variant there is about 30.23 lakh rupees, which is around 1 lakh or 85,000 rupees more expensive than this one. This comes with a lifetime warranty for the battery, and a few things that have surprised me is that the piece of kit that this is the same as your Mahindra XEV 9e. The suspension system here, the front McPherson strut along with stabilizer bar and I-link, and of course it also comes with a 5-link rear suspension. It comes with adaptive damping, and for the top variants it also comes with intelligent adaptive damping. So all of those things are there on this car, and the pricing as compared to the XEV 9e for 2 extra seats, what does that make you think? I would really be very interested in knowing. I really hope I was able to cover the whole thing for you in a manner that you understood this car in great detail. And if you like this video, if you liked all the details that I shared with you, do drop a comment, hit that like button, subscribe to Motoroids, and until next time, this is your friend Amit Changani signing off. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I'll be very happy to answer them.